Hello guys, welcome to another live stream. How are you doing? So, we're going to be starting from scratch today, doing a map live, so you guys can leave some messages in the chat if you're stuck on anything or anything like that. So I'm just going to wait a minute, I'm going to sort this out and then we're going to get started. Alright, so the first thing that I want you to do, guys, is I'm going to give you a link to Makiro Tools. And them are the tools that I want you to download, and these will be able to make so you can create your P drive, all that stuff. I will be leaving a link in the chat every time I go on a website that I need you to go on. So I'm going to go on that website. What I want you to do is I want you to download Rapify if you haven't already. PBO project, because that's another thing that you can use. Make PBO, extract PBO, D-Road, D-Rap, DPBO, DOG, and then finally DayZ 2P. Now, when you're doing these, I'm going to give a few minutes break, so I'm going to give it 2 minutes break for you guys to be able to download all of them, and then I'm going to open the application that I want you to open. If you do have any questions, remember there is a chat here so you can leave a message. Like I did say, there will be times when I'm going to stop, like I have done now, just to give people some time to download all the things, because obviously people have at different times download speeds. Now, when you are opening up, no, Siri, piss off. No, Siri, piss off. Here we go, we click it wrong one. Right, here we go. So, no, it's DayZ 2P, sorry. So DayZ 2P is going to come up like this. Now, you guys might not come up with this. You might say missing goat poles or something along the lines of that. Okay? And which that means is you need to go to your DayZ, run the launcher, run DayZ, and then once you get in game, Alt F4. Now I'm going to give you a bit more time for this, obviously, as some people have better PCs, so it's going to take a while for people to load up DayZ. Now obviously it's not going to be like that for everyone. Sometimes it might just work straight away, but if it doesn't, that's what you have to do. We're using this instead of the DayZ tools extract because they don't have the unbannerized roads, and this leads to you not being able to pack your map into a PBA so you can't play. Like I do say, this is going to take some time for some people, so make sure to stay tuned. If you do become in any other issues, make sure to join the Discord, and there on the Discord you will be able to post some images. So, if you guys have done that, hopefully you have. If you haven't, you can tell me to go over something or redo something again, if need be. But if you come up with this box like it has done now, I'm not going to do it for the simple reason, if I do it, it's going to mess everything up. So what you do on here is simply click P and enter. And once you've clicked P and enter, it'll extract all the DayZ files, everything like that, and create yourself a P drive. Very simple. What is the purpose of the mask? The mask is something that generates the ground textures. Not the textures when you're in the sky, the ground textures. So, say if you have dirt on your ground, or grass, or sand, that's what that does. If you guys could share this around with your friends, if anyone's interested in making a map, it'll be good for them. If you are watching this stream, if you could leave a like, it'd be greatly appreciated. Hello, Mr. Nair, how you doing? If I pronounce that right. Like I do say, if you guys need me to stop at any point because you haven't got up to this stage, please do let me know. I'll stop, I'll wait. Or if you want me to go over it, I can do. That's the whole point of this live stream, because you can communicate with me, because it isn't a video. The reason why I'm waiting a bit longer on this is because this obviously takes a lot longer than everything, to be honest. If you guys can share this with your friends, boost it up, so we can get some more maps of the DayZ. And while we're waiting for this to do, I'm just going to check the DayZ workshop, because I might as well. Hello, the unknown player. How you doing, dude? Weapon expansion. That seems epic. Utopia RP weapon expansion. Ooh. Ooh. Maybe this will be a future video, who knows. I don't normally showcase weapons, but maybe. Right, so say you guys have got this done now. What you do is you close that. Make sure you have DayZ tools. This is the most important thing. If you don't, go to library, tools, DayZ tools, right click and install. Very simple. Right, now you've finally got that done. You guys need to go into the description and download something. It's a mega file. Download that. It's going to have your config in it, your layers.cfg, some motorbikes, because why not? I'll be back in 1 second while you guys are doing that. Like I said, if you do want me to go over anything, please do let me know. If you've got any questions, let me know. once you've done that, what you want to do is you want to go to DayZ Tools. You want to go to Tools here, Mount P Drive. Now, one of the first steps now is actually stepping into the map, if you want to put it in that way. What you want to do is you want to click there, and now you'll have a new hard drive. If you click on this PC, as you can see, you've got a P drive. New folder. Okay. Now, you call this whatever you want. So I'm going to call it LMap. Have you done that? What you want to do now, create a folder called data and a new folder called source. The next thing that I want you to download is something called L3DT. L3DT, that's all that you have to search up. As you can see here, it's come up, and now what you need to do is you need to go to downloads, download the standard. You can have the Pro, but you don't need the Pro. Once you've got the Pro or the normal version, simply open up L3DT. Now what you want to do is you can make any map size. So you can have a look on here, Terrain Builder. Now if you've got the professional version or Pro, whatever you want to call it, you can, and don't do this what I'm doing now, but I'm just doing this to show you, you can have all these different sizes all the way through here. But with L3DT Pro, unfortunately, you can only do 2048. What we're going to do is we're going to go on a Desireable Map, so it's an automatically generated map, and you can obviously edit little things here and there. I have other videos on L3DT, all that good stuff. So after this live stream, if you do want to check it out, please do. A lot of things are out there. So we're going to do a 10x24 map. As does anyone else have any recommendations? If you want me to do 5x12, whatever, tell me. If not, we're going to do this because I always do this, and why not? Like it does say here, the max is 20x42. It's not 20x48, but it's 2048, 20,000, 2,000. Yeah, I'm a bit daft, don't worry. And the minimum is 5x12. Once you've done that, what you want to do is you want to click next. Next again. And here you can see is something where you can edit anything you want. So any settings. So I'm going to make my everything flat. Make everything flat. change all these. It doesn't really matter. You'll be able to shape it up after, but if you are keen on these, then you can do that. Then you want to click next. You want to click height field attributes map. You can have terrain normals, you don't have to. It's also a good thing to have, and texture map. Click next. Untick light map. Once you've done that, click OK. It'll take a while to generate depending on what's what. If you do have any questions, please do let me know. I think my L3DT's crashed, but don't worry, it shouldn't happen with you. As long as you follow them steps, I'm going to go over it really quickly because obviously I know what's what, but it should not happen with you. So don't worry about that one. Next, 10 by 24, next, any of these, next, height field, terrain normals, attributes map, texture map. I'm going to untick terrain normals because you don't really need that, but you can have that, so if you have got that, that's very good. Like I say, shouldn't take a long time. As you can see, now I have this. So your height field is basically your land, if you want to put it in that way, your land or your water. Your attributes map will be your satellite, or you can use your texture map as your satellite. Technically, your texture map should be used, if I'm correct. No, it's your attributes map should be used as a mask. I don't do it personally because I prefer to map my own. Once you've done that, what you want to do is you want to go to height field. You can look at your height field by going to operations, height field, editing 3D. Okay. And now this is what your map looks like. Now this is why I don't necessarily recommend doing this for DayZ maps, because obviously you're going to have to edit this a lot, and I mean a lot. But because it's for intense purposes, you know, we don't need to edit this. You can click raise brush, obviously raises terrain. It's very, very self-explanatory. No explanation really needed in this. What you want to do is you want to click Control E. Now, it's up to you. You can save it as an ASC or an XYZ. I've always done ASC unless there's been problems, but there never has been. So, height map. Click these three dots. Now you want to go to your P drive, whatever we called the map, which was LL something. Let's see if we can find LL map. Source, save. Okay. Now, texture map. Now you can call this whatever you want as well, but we're going to make this a BMP. The reason why we're making it BMP is because it runs a lot faster than a PNG. Here we're going to call it sat_LCR. Click these three dots, save. Okay. Now we're going to export this again, BMP. This time I'm going to call it mask_LCR. Click these three dots, and we're going to click save and OK. We're going to click these multiple save buttons in source. Then we're going to make an L3DT folder, L3DT. Inside there we're going to make this LLL. That's what my project's going to be called. Save that. That's literally all you need to know with L3DT now. Now you've got a map. Now you can check in here, source. Yep, you've got your gear, data. Make a layers folder in there. Now what you can do is go to Terrain Builder. I'll give you some guys time to catch up. If you are watching this after the fact, do leave a comment, and I will reply back to you, because I always do reply to my comments. What you want to do is you want to go to map frames, add a map frame, OK on that. Default map frame, I normally just call it whatever my folder is, so LL map. Okay. Click these three dots. Go to your P drive. Where's my P drive? We'll find it. No, it's not that work. It's this PC. P. LL map. Where is LL map? Here it is. OK on that. What you want to do is you want to put a 2. Here you want to put 0 and then 3 zeros behind the decimal. Samplers. 10x24. Now, I've never done this before, so don't get me wrong. You can, if I'm correct, put 5 zeros there, but for this, I'm going to put 10 zeros there because I don't want you guys to mess this up. But I think that would have been fine. What you want to do here is you want to put 10x24 here, like that. Here you want to put 10x24. Here you want to put 40. Then you want to head over to processing. Click this. Go to here. In here, whatever you've called it, so LMap. Go into your source folder. In here, you should have a layers folder. Now, if I go to the folder that I made for you guys, DayZ Live. As you can see here, I've got all my gear here. So you will have that there. You want to go to LMap, source, paste this, and in here towards the bottom you want to put LMap like that. So save it. Done. Now here you go to your P drive, LMap, wherever it is. Here it is, source, layers, rebuild terrain, yes, okay, save. This can be anything you want, so let's find LMap map, and that is that sorted out. Now what you want to do is you want to go over here, refresh content from source, height map, yes. Now here is your terrain. You can click save on that. Always remember to click save, because if you don't click save, then sometimes it's going to crash on you, because it's Bulldozer live for you, okay? Click OK once you've clicked on the rebuild terrain button. Now what you want to do is drag that like that, so it's just like a down one of that. Click save on that. File, import, satellite images, sat local, okay. Now it's going to go small like this. You right click on it, terrain coordinates. Here at the end you want to add a 0, and here at the end you want to add a 0 and click OK. Now save. Now you want to open any software that you have, so Photoshop, GIMP. Could use Paint, but it's not the best. I've hidden my screen because my desktop's very messy, and you know, you don't want to see a messy desktop today, don't you know, guys? Oh no, you don't. So once you open up your Photoshop, you want to open up your mask LCR. File, open, this PC, P drive, fella. You want to go to your My Map stuff, so where is it? Here, LMap. You want to go to Source, Mask, open that up. Now what you want to do is you want to go in your layers, whatever text you want, so I want grass, 82, 90, 82, 90 and 76. 90 here. Okay on that. Simply colour all this in. This is what controls your textures. So now you've done that, you can click X, File, Import, Satellite Surface Mask, Mask. Okay, it's going to do the same thing as your satellite. Click 0 there, 0 there. Okay, and click Save. Now what you want to do is go to your library manager, create library. Every time you add assets, you want to click these two here. You can click fill color, so you can pick a color. You go into your P drive, your D and your Z, and you pick something. So I'm going to pick structures. Okay. Now all the DayZ buildings in the structures folder will be going. So these will be houses, shops, all that kind of good stuff. This arrow will come up. That means nothing really. Just click OK. Save. Now you've done that. Well done. What you want to do is road types here. You want to create roads. So you're going to put main. This is going to be for a main road. You're going to go straight parts, object file, P, DayZ folder, structures, roads, parts, ASFF 16, so that's a small part. A corner part will be 25, ASF 1 25, here it is. Okay, terminator part is the convex. It's basically, this word means end in Russian, I think, or something like that. Okay, okay. Now some of you guys will have this, so you go to window up there and you'll be able to click road types, main view, all these things that you want there. Save it. Now, what you want to do is you want to go map frames, properties, processing, tick this, tick this, tick this, generate. This is very, very important, as this is how you get into Bulldozer, all that good stuff. You need to do this. Okay, now we should be able to get into Bulldozer. This will take some time, but actually, sorry about that guys, you won't be able to get into Bulldozer. So I'm going to close Bulldozer down here. I'm sorry about that, I forgot a step. There's so many things that you have to do, you know, it's just confused. You want to go to preferences, Bulldozer, you want to set this to your DayZ exe path. Yeah, it's alright Brandon, if you have missed anything, you need any help, tell me to show you this, or you can watch the VOD once it's come up. But the exe path needs to go to your DayZ exe path. Yeah, game directory, and then in your launch parameters, in there you want to copy this. I'll paste it in chat. It's also going to be in my Discord. Everything that you probably need to set up WorldMap is in my Discord, so don't worry about that one. I'm going to give you some time to do that. Now once you've done that, you can click OK and launch your Bulldozer. As you can see, now we're in Bulldozer. This is what my terrain's like. This is what the satellite image looks like in game. If you zoom in, you can see the grass, and what the grass is that mask. You can obviously edit the mask how much you want. I'm not going to show you in this because this is specifically just setting up a map, all that good stuff. But I have many videos. I've got like 40 tutorials on just map stuff. So let's save this. Now what you want to do is you want to go to that folder that I told you to download earlier, which is in the description. In DayZ Live, you want to click get the config. You want to go to LMap and paste it in here. Open up the config. Now a class at the top, you want to paste it there, paste it there, paste it there, paste it there. Now whatever your WRP name is, you want to do that, paste it there. So we're going to go to Terrain Builder, File, Export, WRP, paste it in the main folder. Okay. Go to the bottom, paste it there, save it. Now to place roads, what you need to do is you need to click on this main here. Up here you've got add road, click here, straight, click on this, next, finish. Now as you can see, there's a little road, modify, you can spam this as many times as you want like that. Right part here goes right, left part here, and then when you go in Bulldozer, you'll see this. Save it. Now you've done that, guess what? You should have a map. If you click on this, you can place all these things with this button here. Things will be bigger than others. All works the same. I have multiple videos on tutorials on how to edit all this. So now if Luck's with us today, we should be able to close this, open up Object Builder, Add-on Builder, sorry. Click this button here, find LMap, okay. This, put it wherever you want, put it in an add-ons folder. In the options you must have these here, or some things won't work. Once you've got that, simply click pack. Now depending on what size your map is, all this good stuff, how many objects there is, depends on how long it takes. As you can see, build successful. There we go, we've got a map. If you guys do have any questions, leave them in the comments or join my Discord. This has literally been a map setup. You should have everything working. If you've got any problems, please do let me know. Also, please do rewatch a video sometimes. I also do have shortened version videos. Yes, I'm not going to test it in game because that's a whole new story of DayZ offline, but I will link all the videos that you should watch in the comments down below, relevant to mapping, all that good stuff. If you didn't show up live, I'm sorry for yous. I know some people couldn't make it here because maybe they're in America or something like that. I know it's a bit hard for them. I know. Maybe I'll redo it if you guys join, do it again. I will do it again. But you can just rewatch this, really, can't you? So thanks for joining. I'll see you guys next time. I really do appreciate all the support and all the subscribers. Got a Rust video coming out. I really do want to learn how to make some vehicles. I'm probably going to get into contact with a few people and we're going to get that job done. We're going to get some vehicle tutorials coming out because that is what we need. Alright, see you guys.